Paul Joseph Watson with Infowars.com. Breaking news, the BBC is preparing yet another conspiracy documentary about the London 2012 Olympic Games, after, of course, their litany of previous documentaries which turn out to be nothing but hit pieces. I received this email from a production company that's funded by the BBC, and it says, "I'm looking to get in contact with Paul Joseph Watson. My name is blah blah blah, I work for such and such productions. We are filming the documentary about conspiracy theories surrounding the 2012 Olympics, and we were hoping Paul would conduct an interview with us about his views on everything from 9/11 to the Olympics." But the problem with that is the news media as a whole has completely ignored the explosive revelations, not conspiracies, of the whistleblower Lee Hazeldine, who you've seen on the Alex Jones Show.